of you may recognise this as the XKR-S. It's the most powerful car in the XK range, and Jaguar have decided to take the roof off it. The XKR-S is the most focused car in the range as well. It gets altered suspension, different track control settings, and it gets 542 brake horsepower from the 5-litre supercharged V8, 32 brake horsepower more than the standard XKR. Now, the question is whether it makes sense to have a soft top on a car that is supposed to be this focused, and also whether Jaguar can justify charging £103,000 for it. Conveniently, we've got access to Mike Cross of Jaguar test driver fame, and I think it would be frankly rude not to go for a ride with him and find out what he thinks. Mike Cross, what is Jaguar's thinking behind doing a soft top version of the XKRS, which of course is sort of intended to be the most focused XKR?
Well, we always planned to do a convertible RS because the XK was designed as a convertible, and as a consequence it has a very stiff body structure. Often the problem in developing a sporting convertible is scuttle shake, but with this car, because the fundamentals are so sound, we were able to transfer pretty much all of the coupe settings onto the convertible. The only change is to the rear damper mount, but I'm very pleased with the outcome because you've lost virtually nothing of the coupe's performance and have got the benefit of being a convertible.
How different is the XKRS, either variant, over the standard XKR?
I mean, there's more power and torque. The exhaust is modified, so the powertrain sound quality is more overt and is more exciting. And then the suspension settings are changed: springs, dampers, wheels and tyres, ride height, and then suspension control software is tweaked as well. But probably the most significant change is to the front suspension upright, which is much stiffer, giving greater steering and handling precision.
What would you say is the closest rival to this car? Because I think a lot of people might look at what you've done to it and the body kit and imagine that it's quite close to sort of a 911 GT3, but in practice it seems to be quite a lot softer than that.
Yeah, I think the car's a sports GT, so perhaps the Aston Martins, maybe the 911 turbo convertible. So it's a sporting GT rather than a track car.
So the XK's been around for a little while now. Is this it? Is this the final version, or are we going to see more evolutions of this current generation of XK?
No, I think the XK will continue to evolve, but I clearly can't discuss our future plans on record.
It was worth a try.
Absolutely.
So I've spent quite a bit of time with the XKRS around Wales now, and it's been awesome. It's such a great driver's car. Ultimately though, it is still defined by the fact that it's a GT. Mike Cross is absolutely right. This car is nothing like a GT3, or let alone a GT3 RS. It's just not that track focused. It's a totally different prospect. It's still comfortable, lavish, and completely easy to cover miles in it, but it is a leery and dramatic and charismatic driver's car, and that's a great combination. It really is an unbelievable blend of ride and handling that they've managed to achieve in this car. The real question is whether the XKRS convertible is worth the £103,000 asking price when you can get a standard XKR convertible for $84.5. Now, the XKRS is, I think, absolutely brilliant, but I still think for the majority of people, the standard XKR is more than enough sports car, and at that kind of a premium, I think you're going to have to really love the looks and the drama of this car to pay it. I love the XKRS, but if it were my money, I'd buy the standard XKR.